What's going on, YouTube? My name is FG3000. I'm back in the place to be, and welcome to Stella Arcana. This is a brand new auto path, auto quest, auto combat, auto grind mobile MMO that you've seen 1,022 times before. Here is number 1,023, my friends. So let's go ahead and jump right in, and I'm going to start off by answering the question that I'm sure at least 4 of you have. FG, I'm like, what? Will this game change my mind on all mobile MMOs that have come before? No, of course not. This game is not any, oh my goodness, look at him trying to put money in my face. I ain't no stripper. This game is literally a by the numbers, copy paste mobile MMO experience. It really, to be honest, it looks almost exactly like Tales of Wind. A lot of this game reminds me a lot of Tales of Wind. Now, truth be told, I did play Tales of Wind to max level because you guys know me. I can completely concede that the game is no good. It's not fun. I wouldn't recommend it to my worst enemy, but I like looking at stuff. All right, I like doing a little bit of sightseeing. All right, doing a little questing, take a look at some monsters in some caves. That's the only reason why I tend to play these games for a little while, but at the end of the day, I don't recommend it. It's not gonna change anybody's mind whatsoever. So far, I've been showing you the gameplay. If this is something that you can imagine yourself doing, I guess, on one note, it is a little bit different than a lot of mobile MMOs. I thought you said it was exactly the same as all the other ones, FG. I did, but it's a little bit different is that it could be seen as more tedious or it could be seen as more active. Let me explain. So, like for example, if you're playing Black Desert Mobile, you can turn on auto questing, same thing as V4. You can turn on auto questing, go take a shower, get dressed, iron some clothes, make yourself a sandwich, come back and you're level 55. If you do that in this game, you're just gonna be sitting in the same spot that you started off in, right? This game is not just like a completely hands-off auto experience. You have to be here manually hitting next quest, pick up this, talk to that person, hide behind this barrel, break that vase, or vase, depending on how fancy you are. You have to actively be sitting here and like making sure your character continues moving. So like I said, that could be a negative or a positive depending on how you feel about it. Like I said, it could be seen as being active or it could be seen as like more tedious, because at the end of the day, you're still doing the same mobile MMO, song and dance that you do in all the other games. But instead of being able to automate that experience, this game does not let you do that. Oh man, look at this puzzle here. I've been training my whole game in life for this one. Oh, right there. It threw me for a loop. So there you go. And like I said, these are going to be the things that prevent it from being a completely full auto experience. But if you're still watching this video and maybe you do like these games, or if you want to do some sightseeing like FG does, what else can you do inside the game? Is there anything that is interesting by any means? I still say no. I still say no. And this is the main reason why I kind of don't like a lot of the mobile MMOs that are out on the market right now, is because you have this little adventure tab. Now you might misconstrue this as some type of quest tab, but I don't want to call this a quest tab. This is like a to-do list. This is a list of busy work. Like this is a chore list. Every single day that you log on, if you want to knock out your dailies, you got to do 10 guild quests. You got to do 12 of the Astral Scars Legend. You got to do 13 world quests, 3 Soul Star cubes, a couple of party dungeons. You got to seal 10 fractures. You got to do this every single day in order to, of course, build power and maintain with the overall flow of the game, right? And that's something that I just could not stand. A lot of games do this. Perfect World Mobile has that, for example. Like every day that you log into Perfect World Mobile, you have to do like 10, all right, of the worst MMO quests you have ever done in your life. And you're asking, what is the worst mobile MMO quest? You guys know, the escort quest. So every single day that you log in to Perfect World Mobile, you have to do 10 escort quests every single day. All of these games always have these chore lists that are they're just not fun. Nothing in here is fun whatsoever. It's just, like I said, just a bunch of busy work. So when it comes to the actual meat and potatoes of the game, I don't think you're really gonna find anything too fun. While we're kind of going through some of the other ones here, I'll go ahead and jump into a queue so we can get ready for a dungeon run. So we'll go ahead and get that queued up. You don't have to be sitting at that screen. You can continue playing the game as usual. It has a little bit of Ragnarok Online here as well if you want to take pictures of people. Send someone a QR code, match somebody on Tinder and send them a QR code right there. And they're like, what? So where can I pick you up, girl? No. Oh, dude, I messed up my photograph. Dude, I'm just trying to take a picture. All right, did I get it? All right, that seemed like a much worse picture, but you know what? I got the quest done. So that is that. And of course, just like in all of these games, there is 5,000,000,001 different ways to pow. More pictures? Hold on, what is this thing? I don't even know what that is. Did I get it? Oh, that's actually pretty good. You having fun, FG? No, I ain't having fun. But that was a good picture. Dude, I didn't even get a good picture. I feel like when I take dumb pictures, I complete the quest easier. Like you can't even like actually try hard on the pictures. All right, let's go ahead and jump into this dungeon here. One person is going to be assigned as your leader. Your character does not just like automatically teleport to the dungeon, which on one hand, I kind of respect, right? Actually having to go to the dungeon and go to your team, I kind of respect that a little bit. So shout out to Stella Arcana on that one. All right, so here we are inside the dungeon. It's me and one real person, then everyone else in the dungeon is a bunch of mercenaries. That's one, okay thing about the game. There is a gacha for mercenaries in this game. Oh dude, I had a multi-pull. I messed up. Hold on, can I still do a multi? There we go. Nice little multi-pull if you want to get yourself some mercenaries. This is one thing that makes it better than Tales of Win. So if you did like Tales of Win for some reason, in that game you had a bunch of generic mercenaries that would join you in dungeons. At least here you have your own, mercenaries that you can bring with you based off of what you got in the gacha. It looks like there's also going to be some materials and some like shard-based things as well in here. So that's one thing that makes it a little bit better than Tales of Win. But other than that, you have already seen pretty much the extent of the game. Look at this DPS meter. Drewlock is putting it on me. Let me see if I can't beat Drewlock on this little boss encounter. You never, no, you got me. You got me. That guy is probably paying to win. That's what that's all about. But just like in all these other games, so many different offers are going on. Like there's just so much to click on. And I haven't actually said Red Dot Simulator in such a long time. This game is a mild Red Dot Simulator. Just look at all the things. Look at all of the things. Like, I guarantee you there is something to be gained by having less things. I guarantee you, like, just kind of streamlining a bunch of all of these little windows and all these little pop-ups. Why does there need to be so many things to click on? And so many screens and shops? I will never understand the thought process behind making these games. But who knows? Who knows? Maybe they might be successful long-term. I'm gonna go ahead and go out on a limb and say they probably aren't. The whole reason why I think Tales of Win kind of got off to like a pretty decent start is the fact that they had some of the weirdest and bizarre and cringy like marketing. If you guys don't remember the Tales of Win ads, go on YouTube and look them up. Like they were really they got people's attention. So I think Tales of Win kind of skated by off of those ads. But I'm not sure if that's gonna ever work again. But there you go, ladies and gentlemen, a nice little look at Stella Arcana. Here's my main character right over here. Your main character will look exactly like this if you choose the same class as I did. But you can get some outfits. Take a look at some of the, oh, hey, all right. Shut me up a little bit. You shut me up. Very, very nice. All right. So like I was saying, this is by far the best mobile game I've played in 2020. Well, I mean, as far as like new ones, I'm thinking nothing's really come out in 2021. So it might actually be the game of the year so far for new games. Oh, hey, look at that. Not a bad outfit. You know what? Some of these outfits are pretty good. I'm not gonna buy one, but they're definitely better than Tales of Win outfits. I will definitely say that. Not bad. Look at, oh, you can change it to the nighttime little mode there as well. Looking good. And you can actually look at the other classes. Look at that. You'll love to see it. All right, guys. So that will do it, ladies and gentlemen. A nice little look at Stella Arcana. Yeah, if you're a fan of mobile MMOs, and you kind of know what you're getting yourself into, I mean, it's an okay experience, but this is going to be one of those rare instances where I don't actually play the game up to max level. I'm probably not going to deal with this one. I think I am going to go back to Dragon Raja, however, so stay tuned for the next couple of videos when I finally get around to do Dragon Raja, because they did just add a brand new character class. The name of the character class is like Phantom Sound, which really kind of intrigues me. Like, I would love to play a class that's all about sound or something. That sounds interesting. So stay tuned for that. That'll be another mobile MMO that we take a look at, because it looks like I just got to the point of the game where I can't really proceed until I start doing some of these extracurricular activities, which I ain't gonna do. So that will do it. My name is FG, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.